I don't stand a chance against those videos. I cry every single time.
We're all crying right now. We're literally all crying right now. Jeremy, are you okay?
So sweet.
Yeah.
The woman is too stunned to speak.
Sup, Park Peeps? I'm Demi from Magical Hijinks.
And I'm entertainment journalist Joey Nolfi, strapping in for the Park Peeps Podcast, the ultimate theme park show where unhinged passion, travel expertise, and coaster nerd chaos collide.
And this week we're talking to Megan the Magical Millennial and Jeremy, aka Jerendelle, about things that make us cry in Disney parks. So buckle up and pull up on that yellow strap as we dispatch for season 2 of
the Park Peeps Podcast.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Secret, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
Hello, Park Peeps, and welcome to the dawn of a new era as we formally kick off Season 2 of the Park Peeps Podcast. And before we kick off our celebratory return with very special guests Jerendelle and Megan the Magical Millennial to discuss things that make us cry in theme parks, I am, once again, Joey Nolfi.
And I'm Demi from Magical Hijinks, and together we are once again your favorite unwell, theme park-obsessed co-hosts and millennials who won't let nostalgia for closed Disney attractions die.
Oh, well, death might be a recurring theme in this episode so far, and you might just have to stay tuned for that a little bit later. And quite frankly, we are back, y'all. Reporting live on our Season 2 premiere from Animal Kingdom approximately 10 days ago, as we have indeed time traveled backwards for a brief moment to a sweeter era when the greatest theme park land of all time, yes, Dinoland USA, was still open because we're just not ready to let it go yet.
But Joey, shouldn't we tell them how we got here?
That's proprietary.
Thank you, Felicia Rashad, for reminding Demi that we cannot prematurely reveal our multi-million-dollar secrets researched and developed by the new Park Peeps Interspace Technology Wing, but our plans do involve a vehicle that is mobile through the passage of space and ages.
A time rover that we stole.
Demi. I mean, yeah, yes, but it's borrowed for the museum, of course.
For the museum.
Yes. Demi, just park it up over there in my garage. I mean, the museum parking lot. Parking lot for the museum.
Yeah, for the museum.
Now that we are settled back, basking in the Dino Institute, I have placed tape over Demi's mouth to quote the title of another iconic dinosaur-related piece of pop culture. We're back.
Oh. Sorry. And while we've let our beloved dinosaur go, we have so much to catch up on now. That's Park Peeps Season 2 is in full swing. And this year we want to know what you want to hear. Comment telling us how excited you are that we're back. Topics you want to see on future episodes. Tell us how we're doing.
Yeah.
And make sure you give us a maximum rating wherever you get your podcasts.
All the way up. And smash that subscribe button and enter your email to stay up to date with us at parkpeepspodcast.substack.com. And you better be following us on socials at parkpeepspod because we are ramping up the social action in 2026 and you do not want to miss it.
Well, Joey, what have we been up to since our last episode, which, by the way, is available to watch for your viewing pleasure on the Magical Hijinks YouTube channel with our dear friends Quincy and Emma of All Ears Net.
Oh, what a lovely episode, and what a process to get that image together. We had quite a December getting that image together, and that was such a nice episode. I like going back and just watching it sometimes because it makes me so happy. But we really have been up to quite a lot.
So much.
Demi globetrotting and all of Demi's videos about traveling to the Asia parks, the Disney parks, and what was it, Demi? 3 days, 3 parks, 3 countries.
Oh, yeah. 3 countries, 3 parks, 3 days.
But is it 3 days, 3 parks, and 3 countries?
3 days, 3 parks, 3 countries, 3.
It's 3 days, 3 parks, 3 countries. Yes. Demi, yeah, that one's for all the feet people out there.
Oh, the blisters that I developed on this quest, this solo side quest, was kind of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. Because, you're going, like, you're doing a park day. Imagine doing a park day with travel days that never end. So it's like 30,000 plus steps a day.
Another 3.
Another 3.
Another 3. It's a marked up triple cost.
That's
called a call back to our past episode.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, listen, Demi's been hustling around the globe. I've been hustling around my bedroom doing nothing. Just doing absolutely nothing, sitting here rotting in my bed. Did not mean that to sound like what I think it sounded like and where Demi's mind is going. That is not what I meant.
It's fun. No.
Just lazing around, doing nothing.
I
working,
honestly,
typing.
I wish I mean, the last 2 weeks of the year, that's all I did. I didn't leave my couch. I didn't leave my house because I was gone for all of January. We had, I went to see my grandma first, and then I came home for couple of days, and then I had to go back down for a Festival of the Arts, which you can all watch every single booth at Festival of the Arts on the YouTube channel. And then in a blink of an eye, we'll be doing the same thing, Flower and Garden, pretty soon. Oh my goodness. And this weekend,
I was just going to say, we will be together
at Universal Orlando for the kickoff of their Mardi Gras celebration. So stay tuned for the fun on YouTube and socials from us as well.
And I've never been to Universal Mardi Gras before, so I'm
so excited. I think it's one of the most underrated things ever. I think all of Universal's, their 3 events are really amazing. Obviously, Horror Nights is our favorite forever, but like and I think holidays, they do an amazing job too. And like having the Grinch and the parade, like there's amazing things there. But there is something about Mardi Gras that is it's just fun. And this is something that like my husband will come to every year because my husband never comes with me when I do things, like when I go down to the parks and make videos. But this is like, we get him to come, we get our friends to come, and it's like a whole big friends party thing. And now Joey gets to be a part of that, and we eat and we do the parade, and it's just like, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I have never experienced it before, and I'm so excited to do it with Demi, and some of my other friends are going to be down there too, so maybe you'll hear some 2-minute tea time from the parks coming up for another. Look at me getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's just because I'm so excited, because something else you will be seeing on season 2 as we drive forward in our, I mean the museum's new time rover. We're going to dive into more mini segments featuring even more guests, tiny tea segments from inside the parks we love to visit so much, and so much more throughout season 2. We're kicking it off today with a segment we are calling 2-minute tea time, where we're going to catch up with some friends, each other, or just ourselves for musings, reporting, and more from inside the parks.
And we're starting with my thoughts on the Asia Disney parks. Within the 3 days, I went to Tokyo Disney Sea, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Shanghai Disneyland, and I did it solo. You can watch all 3 videos of this crazy solo side quest on the Magical Hijinks YouTube channel right now. And while I was wrapping up my final Disney park in the world, yeah, I did it. I had some thoughts.
And I just want to add, before we play Demi's 2-minute tea time, it's not always going to be just 2 minutes. That's just like a quick little cute little name that we're going to be like, it's 2-minute tea time, because it's snappy, okay?
Sup, Park Peeps fam. It's Demi, and I am reporting live from the OG Tron Light Cycle Run in Shanghai Disney. Just got off of it, guess what? It's the same. But I'm at the tail end of my Asia Disney Parks trip, where I was in Tokyo Disney, then flew overnight to Hong Kong Disney, then that night flew to Shanghai Disney. So 3 days in a row, 3 different Disney parks, 3 different countries. It was a lot, but I'm glad I did it. It was an amazing adventure. Parts of it were very scary. And, I did this all solo. And today in Shanghai has marked my completion of all 6 Disney parks around the world. And, I have some feelings about Hong Kong and Shanghai, which were the last 2 I've never done. And it's funny, as Tron is going right past me again, and I'm walking toward Buzz Lightyear. This park is massive. The castle is the biggest castle. This is the biggest Disneyland-style park out of all the Disney parks, like Magic Kingdom style. And what's funny is Hong Kong is the smallest Disney park in the world. And yet I feel like my time in Hong Kong was so unbelievably rushed because there was so much to do and so little time. Yet I got to this park much later, and I feel like I'm ready to go, almost. It's like 4:47 right now, I could leave right now. There's really nothing else that I'm like, yeah, I gotta do this. There's a couple things that like I'm gonna do just because I'm here, right? And I love, like, the park is beautiful, and some of the rides are incredible. Like, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride here is just, like, unbelievably amazing. It's unbelievably amazing. But I feel like the park is just big, and there's beautiful scenery, but there's really not much to do. I feel like I'm in a nice theme park, but I keep forgetting that I'm in Disney. And I think a lot of it is the atmosphere and the atmospheric music. It doesn't have to be the Main Street Loop, because when I was in Hong Kong yesterday, it was not the Main Street Loop, but you know what? The Main Street music was all super happy and like the vibes were there, and I just feel like the vibes here are just like not the same. The music is not good in the hub or on Main Street. It's like soft and like you can barely hear anything, and it really like matters. And I know it's such a small thing, but I was racking my brain around for so long as to why I'm not enjoying myself as much as I should be, or as much as I did yesterday, because I had an amazing time in Hong Kong. And even though like I did like everything, or at least everything that I wanted to do, like there was still more to do, and it's the smallest park, and I just don't understand why that is. I really don't have the full answer, but I do know that atmospheric part of it is important. I really feel that, they do a great job in making things different. And I like that this is different. I really do. But that doesn't necessarily mean I vibe with it. I'm glad I came here. I'm glad I experienced it. I've really enjoyed my time in the park, I guess. I think also what doesn't help is the stress of entering this country, and the stress of everything else that I had to deal with didn't help. But at the same time, like, I'm usually good at separating that and it being in the park itself. Even when it has bad weather, I'm actually kind of enjoying the cool weather. It's not really that. It's really just the atmosphere and vibes. And part of it also too is kind of like the cast members. They're kind of a little intimidating. And again, we're different cultures, and that's there's nothing wrong with that. It's culturally different here, and I am visiting them, so this is on me. This is not a them thing. This is a me thing. But it really, it makes a difference, like when you have this idea of what a Disney cast member is, and then it's different. Because even in Hong Kong, they were very much like, I didn't have this with any other Disney park. Even in Paris back in the day when I went. The vibes and the cast members are different here. I don't have like an anxious feeling to come back here. That's the thing. I have an anxious feeling to go back to Hong Kong, and it's so small, but I really enjoyed it. I guess we'll see what happens in the future for the international parks, but for now, I'm done with them. I did them all. I can't believe I would ever say that. I was someone who like did not grow up to go anywhere. This is amazing, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity, and I'm so glad we did it, and I'm so glad you guys followed along, and I'm glad you're here, and we're gonna end this now because I don't know how to finish this, so goodbye.
Demi, listen, I love 2-minute tea time, starting out with a Titanic 2-minute tea time, and
listen, sometimes things can't be 2 minutes. This was a trip that like was so impactful on me, and it was like 2 new parks for me. I finished every park in the world. There was a lot to like think about, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching along and then hearing kind of like my final like wrap up talk of it, because it's interesting to see the differences in the parks and to really see where you kind of gravitate towards.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll gravitate out there someday. But until then, I have 3 more Disney parks that I've yet to do around the world. So Another 3 marked up triple cost. All right. Stay tuned, because we have a really great interview coming up with Megan the Magical Millennial and our dear honorary third peep, Jeremy, aka Jerendelle, coming up next. Welcome back, Park Peeps. I can confirm, within seconds of beginning of this intro, that our honorary third peep, Jerendelle, has officially broken a record by not behaving badly as he waits silently in the wings to come on the air. This is a milestone moment, and might lead me to adding this development to my list for our topic today, theme park things that make us cry.
Joining Jeremy with us is an iconic personality in the theme park space whose online presence we've admired for so many years. She is the host of the Disney Countdown show with the equally iconic Dapper Danielle, and you might have even heard a Park Peeps ad or two on that show. So make sure you're listening there as well.
So, let's get into all the feelings and what I'm sure might go down as the official Park Peeps Therapy episode. Please welcome Jerendelle and Megan the Magical Millennial. Hi, guys.
Welcome, guys.
Hi.
I was waiting for that Jeremy scream. I was waiting for it.
Hi.
You were holding it in there. You were holding it in the whole time.
I am just a well-behaved. It's going well already. God,
Behived.
I'm a well-behaved peep over here. Don't worry about me.
Yes. Oh, bringing Moira back. And I had to, as much as we are so appreciative that Megan is here. I mean, like, let's just come, like, little
Thank
snaps
you.
and applauses
Big
here.
round.
So
Megan,
happy to be
round.
here. Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me.
thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you for being here.
I was just saying beforehand that, like, I don't get nervous to interview people for work. And then, like, our friend Colin, a friend of the pod who's been on before, was like, had to take me up to meet Megan for the first time in person, like a dad holding their kid's hand to go meet Mickey or Winnie the Pooh. And they were, like, super scared. I was like, hi, Megan, I'm Joey. And, like, of course, you were so lovely and nice and just, like, immediately just, like, the kindest person ever. So I just thank you for indulging me in that
Joey.
moment.
I mean, absolutely. It'd been a long time coming. We'd been chatting and DMing for so long, and I was like, "Oh my god, finally get to meet you in person." It was really nice. And I believe, was that around the holidays? We had a Christmas tree right next to us or something like that.
It was. I think it was Halloween.
It was Halloween. We had
It was
the
Halloween.
Headless Horseman behind us. Yes, that's right.
That's true. Yeah, it was right by that really scary Headless Horseman thing. And,
Yes.
Speaking of scary things, I just want to start this episode by asking and inquiring, for all of you who can't see, we might put this on the Substack, but Jeremy, where's she today? Jeremy posted a photo in drag the other day with a wig and a little beret.
That's a wig.
Iconic.
Jeremy, where is she today? I'm going to describe it for our listeners. It looks like a crop top. Looks like it's a very long wig, earrings, a beret, some makeup, light cheek, I think.
So, funny enough, she is still in the drawer, in one of my drawers in my bedroom. She's in retirement at the moment. However, in case of a rainy day, you never know, I might have to pull the bag of tricks back out and show the kids how to do Halloween.
Yeah, speaking of Halloween, there we go. Well, actually, you know what? That's like your everyday getup, actually. So I don't even know why I'm surprised. It's not
Oogie
really
Boogie Bash 2026 is right around the corner, and Jenny from the block, she might have to be there.
Yes. All right. I mean, we're all going to match your level of freak there. I think we've all got to step our game up a little bit with our costumes this year.
Well, if Megan is finally on the pod, and I have to mention that Megan and I have known each other through TikTok for so many years, and then eventually we met in person, of course. But we have a really interesting lore, and it's something that, like, we fully take credit for, that we have no proof of, but it's there. It's there. Megan would post about the cold brew black calf in Disneyland constantly in, like, the early days of TikTok, like I think 2021 TikTok. Yep. And I stitched her and I, like, yelled, like, there's so many bad things in the world. There's not a lot of things we could do about that, but the one thing we can do is bringing the Cocoa Puffs cold brew to Walt Disney World Galaxy's Edge. And between that video and another video that Megan made, it went super viral. And within a month, the cold brew was at Disney World. So again, we have no proof that we actually did this, but a month later, it's there.
It is no coincidence, truly.
I don't think it is a coincidence. Absolutely.
No, it's valid. Totally valid.
Power.
And I'm still waiting for my check. And Demi is too. So
Listen, they took that from me, and then I've been saying for years that the Electric Mayhem should be at Rock and Roller Coaster. So here we go. I have video proof of this, people. So I don't know. Where's my check, Disney?
I just let her go these days. I just let Demi go. I'm just like, you go. I'm like, bless your heart, Demi. You go ahead. You go, girl. Yes.
But I genuinely need to know how many people in the name of Megan the Magical Millennial have gone in, ordered the black calf cold brew.
Black calf cold brew.
The cold brew
black.
What it's called in the name of Megan. I have to know. Is there a tally sheet backstage? Like I need to know how many have been sold because of that.
We'll start doing it. We'll start. Yeah,
I'm gonna need a hat in the name of Megan.
In the name of Megan, there you go. There's your next merch rollout in the name of Megan.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
No, I get many a DM, many a tag when the iconic. It's the holding it up in front of the Falcon is always the move when you get it, and it's just beautiful. It warms my heart, and everybody. I run into people constantly telling me I came here specifically for the black half cold brew, and I'm like,
yep,
as you should, girl. It's the best of all time.
Well,
yes.
And shout out once again to Colin, friend of the pod, for his cold brew black calf shirt.
He's got a shirt. Yes.
I bought it. I bought that shirt from Colin. I love it.
We find a way to mention him every episode. It's so funny.
You know what? Because Colin makes good merch, everybody.
Yes, he does.
This is not paid. We like his stuff. And
support
small shops.
Local business. As Gaga once said, hello to all the locals. He's going to love that. Okay. Well, honestly, though, when Megan agreed to do our pod today, Demi and I were in tears of happiness, and that is fitting for our episode topic today, things that make us cry in theme parks. Now, we obviously have a very Disney-oriented panel of guests on this episode today. Our criteria, though, really was anything that makes you cry happy tears inside a park or just related to a park, whether it's Disney, Universal, or, yes, even the sight of an old man eating alone at the food court in Kennywood, like I did once when I was a teenager. It just absolutely broke my heart. Like Demi and Jeremy, you remember that like big restaurant in the middle of the park? He was just eating there all by himself, looking out toward the lagoon, and it just broke my heart. I was like,
I guess we're already starting.
Yeah, I just invented this whole backstory in my head that his like wife had perished, and he was like,
oh my god,
eating by himself with like a picture of her next to him, and I was just like, oh god. Well, that's Jerry's burying his face in his hands right now. We're already starting.
Not the wife perishing away.
Yes, she had perished. She had sadly perished away. So we're going to go around. We're going to take turns revealing something that makes us cry in the parks. We're going to do we said 3, but if you've got more, we'll take them. So we're going to start with our guest of honor, Megan. What is something that makes you cry in a theme park?
Oh man, I believe I have some friends that share this sentiment and will feel the same way. Wondrous Journeys is one of the best fireworks shows that Disney has ever created, and it is specifically the part of from basically, I believe this is after Baymax is falling into the abyss, and we're heading into Dos Oruguitas, and I can say actually recently I was with Jeremy. I hadn't seen that show in a long time. I had not seen it, I don't think, since it came back for the 70th anniversary. I just don't stay that late anymore. And but I treated myself to fireworks, and I was just like, at that part, instant tears. And I was like, don't cry to Jeremy. He's standing right next to me. I can't do this right now. But I fully started tearing up, and I just remember, and then seeing it for the first time also did that to me. But I think it was also a moment where like the world was really heavy, and just like seeing the fireworks with the projections at that moment at Small World, like, oh my gosh, it was truly emotionally overwhelming. And I just feel like, and that song is so beautiful. And like that part where it just, we start to get into the finale it just hits you in the feels. So that part of Wondrous, all of Wondrous is beautiful, but it's that part that like gets me pretty much every time.
That's great. I am like hanging on to every word because like this is like my torturous side coming out. I'm like, someone's going to cry on this damn episode. And like, Megan, you better cry talking about that. I
will cry. Yeah, yay! Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I know Jeremy's going to cry, so I don't even have to try with him. But Jeremy's already crying.
I'm keeping it
literally
together.
already crying.
We're going to be okay.
I'm always crying.
Yeah. Megan, I love that you have that connection to that. I don't think is that so you said it's the one by Small World. I actually don't think I've ever seen that one.
It is like, I love that spot because the projections on Small World are like, that's like the best place to see them all. It's this big canvas of projections like right there, and the fireworks are just immediately like in, because they shoot them off behind Toontown to your left.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say it's the fireworks at the castle are behind you. That's the one downfall to that, and of not being like on Main Street or in front of the castle. But they're pretty short anyway, so it's like I love the main fireworks anyway that go higher up. So
Yes.
that and you also do miss Baymax and the Blue Fairy flying. So that's the one thing. But I usually go for the projections and the fireworks anyway, and the music, so that's okay to miss for me. But another great spot is Rivers of America, if you don't mind missing the castle fireworks too, because they do the water projections, which is really cool.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it goes all the way
throughout the whole park. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Except Galaxy's Edge, they play Star Wars music at the same time. That's not going to be Wondrous Journeys for you.
Like louder than the loop music, you mean?
They will play. They have a whole show completely separate from the rest of the park in Galaxy's Edge. It's a Star Wars music show with John Williams-esque Star Wars music. Yeah.
What? We don't get
It's
anything.
incredible.
I know. Because yours is in Hong Kong Studios, and they can't do that. So
I know.
yeah,
that sounds so cool. I feel
it's new. Yeah, maybe a year and a half, 2 years old. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not that new for me. I feel like I really missed that one because I feel like I would have known about that. That's crazy pants. Like that's so great. Like that's like such great park cohesion of like really trying to balance everything that's happening.
And gives like diversity of like viewing perspective, like because I feel like a lot of people, like me included, sometimes think that like, you've seen a show once, you've seen it a million times, you don't need to see it again. But like that is something that like you're literally telling us different perspectives that you can see of essentially the same thing. So I mean, that adds a bit of dynamism and like a repeatability to it. So that's always good for people, I think, listening to know that there are more ways than just one always at Disney parks to indulge in things. So I think that's a lovely way to kick us off. So thank you for that, Megan. Now let's do Jeremy, who has famously cried on our pod before. What is your first thing?
I'm going to try to be quick. I'm going to try to be quick with this one. I'm going to continue with what Megan said about Wondrous Journey. So the finale, I was on live stream when I first watched Wondrous Journey when it first came back for the 70th. And I was in such a state of wreck that I couldn't even like vocalize how I was feeling at that moment. Just because between exactly what Megan was saying and then just the finale itself, I think, look, Luminous is another one that destroys me in the best way. And then obviously Happily Ever After is incredible in its own right, but there's something really special about Wondrous. Next to Wondrous, the one time that, oh my gosh, World of Color 1 is one of the most beautiful Disney shows I've ever seen.
Knew it.
It's one of the most beautiful Disney shows I've ever seen. And I knew nothing about it. After I watched it for the first time, I was listening to Start a Wave on repeat. It's such a beautifully constructed and orchestrated song. And then the ending of just like, no matter who you are or where you come from, it just takes one. It's just like, it's something that is so honest and pure and true. And seeing that at the time that I saw it for the very first time was something that I will never forget. And again, I was at a complete state of disarray and crying way more than one person should ever be crying, period, let alone after a show. However, I was in my feelings and it happened. I needed that moment at the time. And I'm going to say that is one of the moments that has stuck with me that I could never forget seeing that for the first time, and I can't wait for it to come back. I can't wait.
So what is it right now? World of Color
Rose-colored
happiness.
happiness.
The opposite of what we're talking. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, you just said it like so. You're like, world of color happiness.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, both of you said it that way.
So much shade in that happiness.
I can get into that tone in just a moment, but I'll let you all finish.
Like, it's a world of color happiness. It's cute. I like what they tried to do, but not having the holiday.
It was a cute attempt.
That sounded terrible. My God.
No, Jeremy, I'm with you. I understand you. Yes.
Thank you. The problem with it is like they start the show. The best part of the show is the pre-show. It's a Muppets pre-show.
Muppets. Yeah.
Where do you go after that?
Demi started. Don't get Demi started.
Where do you go? Nowhere. You can't go anywhere after it because the pre-show is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I have a new phrase now, though.
They should have just made the whole show Muppets.
Yeah, maybe so. But such a state of wreck, Jeremy. I love that. I'm going to be using that. Such a state of wreck.
Literally.
Hey, love this. Love this. Well. So we're gonna get. So neither one of you cried in either one of these responses. Nope. We're gonna get to it.
Keeping it
round
together.
2. Round 2. We're gonna cry.
Okay.
Okay, Demi. Let's hear your opener.
Okay. Okay. So, as we know, I just got back from my Asia trip to the Asia parks. And when I was thinking about this list, I was thinking about it while I was there because I was in full on tears. I was like, "Oh, this is it." And, it's not like it's if you are lucky, like the four of us, to frequent the parks that we do, like whatever park that is to you, we're really lucky. But sometimes you don't get that, and you have to you go like once in a lifetime. That's like most people. You go once in a lifetime, or you are a park goer and that's like your thing. So you travel to the other parks, and then that might be your one time at those other parks. And I'm standing in Fantasy Springs in Tokyo Disney Sea, which I was so lucky enough to be at the opening day of in 2024. And this trip was a total fluke that I was back there. And I'm standing there and I am looking at these beautiful carvings into the rock work with the waterfalls and the lights. And I'm remembering from June 2024, standing there when I had to leave, we had to leave. And I was like holding on to the bars and crying. And I was like, please don't make me go. I don't know if I will ever see this again. And it's when you leave, it's looking back and taking it all in before you, oh God, I'm going to cry, before you leave, because you don't know if you'll ever see it again. Or even if you do know, it's still like the beauty of these parks. And so I was just standing there taking it all in, just like looking at this beautiful place that, is 14 hours away from me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we'll ever see it in person again.
Well, a lot of these things speak to it's like what we were talking about a little bit, Demi, on some of our episodes last year, is that parks are, a lot of people who are not familiar with the space and aren't as invested in the space as we are. I think a lot of them treat these parks as momentary experiences, whereas they can mean so much more. And like Jeremy, what you were talking about with your brother on Hagrid's, what we were talking about last year. Like, I mean, there are things that, because they incorporate so many different types of experiential things, senses, so many different sights and smells and sounds, it's like they embed themselves into your emotional memory. And it forms an attachment unlike a lot of other things. Like, I mean, even movies, I studied film, and it's like you watch a movie for 2 hours. Yeah, it's an emotional experience for you, but like spending 14 hours in a park and having these coupled with all these things that you're saying, Demi, about like it intertwining with your emotions and your experience, it's a lasting thing that really imprints itself. And I think that that's a really powerful articulation that you just had of why that happens. So I'm so glad you got to see that. And your videos are so good. Like, I mean, I was crying when you were crying, like wanting to leave or not wanting to leave the park again. It was just, it's really nice.
It's so hard to leave. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Joey.
Lovely.
What's your crying?
Well, the main thing I cry at any park is when I'm with Jeremy and I have to spend 900 minutes holding his bags while he greets his fans.
Okay, listen.
I'm just like,
Wow.
I'm just like the looming presence wearing all black in the corner, spectating as people come up. That makes me cry. No, I'm sorry, Jeremy.
It's just because he's tall, so everyone can find him.
Very easily, and he's always wearing a hat or something that says biscuit.
Mm-hmm,
Well, the hardest I've ever cried at a park, I think, was in 2023. A cast member comforted me at Disneyland. It was my first ever solo park day. I'd never done a park day solo before. And this was, Megan, you might remember this, the day that there was that crazy hurricane that was like a once in a lifetime landfall hurricane that like came to Southern California.
Yes.
And the parks were still open. So all of my friends that were supposed to go with me bailed like at the last minute, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm going by myself. So I went by myself. There was nobody there. It was a great day, but I was telling this cast member at the Emporium that I was really nervous to have a solo day because I had like never done that before, and she was so sweet. She was so nice. She was like just talking to me not as if she was consoling me, actually. It was more as just a kind of matter of fact of like, wait a minute, no, like going by yourself is a thing that everybody should do. Like, this isn't something weird. It's something that you need for yourself. And she gave me a little button that said, I'm celebrating my first solo day, and she drew Mickey ears on the O's. And then she wrote at the end of it, you do you, boo. And that... It was so crazy.
Yes.
And it's somewhere in, I wish
you better still have it, Joseph.
I do have it. It's in my pin collection. It's in my pin collection. It's in the binder. It's in the box over there. And I just, it's such a cherished thing for me because, it was in that moment very comforting to me to hear, but that day opened up so much for me just in terms of confidence and being able to go to not just a park by myself and have this time, savor time with myself. I know that sounds very selfish, but I had growing up extremely bad social anxiety. Like it was so bad to the point where I couldn't even go to the store by myself. I would like sit in my car and think like, okay, well, if I go in there, the employees are going to judge me because what if I don't know where something is? And then I have to ask them. And then if I ask them the wrong way, and then it was just like a whole thing. And it has followed me into adult life. But it was just the smallest act of kindness and grace that went so long and actually impacted my life outside the parks too. So I just, ever since that, when I feel weird about doing something by myself, I think of this pin of like, you do you, boo. I'm just like, she opened up, she unlocked a whole new part of my brain that day, and I love it. So that's what
I don't mean to be laughing. I'm so sorry. Because I had really dark thoughts.
Oh
God.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna write you do you, boo.
Oh my God.
Not the gravestone.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And Joey's mouth is fully agape.
I'm so sorry.
You can't see it, but it's happening.
You're nice, Joey.
Well, on that note, y'all, please make sure when you are at Disney and you're interacting with those cast members, please make sure you go out of the Disney app and give them a cast compliment. It goes a long way. So please make sure you are taking care of your cast members.
Look,
I'm crying.
Demi, okay, so the moral of the story that Demi took away was kill Joey.
Now, I just meant at the time of your demise. I'm not saying it needs to happen now.
Megan's like, okay, I'm out. Megan's like, I'm out of this
I'm
podcast.
so sorry.
Goodbye.
I'm really sorry, everyone, about that.
Well, that did not go where I thought it was going to go.
It did. It did to two of the four boxes. I promise. It did.
Oh God, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Well, someone finally cried just for the wrong reason.
Yeah, because of laughter.
Because of laughter. Here we go. Well, Megan, can you save us? Megan, can you reroute this ship? What's your second? What's your second, Megan? Thank you. My
second, I am going to take it back to World of Color, but I'm going to talk about World of Color Season of Light, which is the holiday version of World of Color. I'm actually not sure when this show started, like what year this debuted. But I can tell you that they decided not to run it this last holiday season, and Megan, Magical Millennial, was the most furious I've ever been at Disneyland for deciding to do that. Because, listen, I understand World of Color Happiness is a new show, and you want to keep it running for the 70th anniversary because it was going on at the same time. I get it, but I was pissed. So because the finale is one of the best of any show at Disneyland. I'm even wondrous. It's just like, it's Let There Be Peace on Earth, and it's sung by Heather Headley, who is the original Nala on Broadway, The Lion King. She's also in Fantasmic. She sings the I See the Light portion of Rapunzel's portion of the show, and she's just like, her voice is like butter, and it is so incredibly beautiful. But like from the start of it, there's like a little bit of break, and then she's like finishes off, and it's just the most beautiful thing. Like, and also as a personal tie to it, it was my grandmother's favorite Christmas song, and she passed away from cancer in 2011. And my mom told me that a few years ago. I did not know that. And then my mom told me that a few years ago when she was watching it, and she got emotional, which made me emotional. And so therefore, every time I see it now, every time I watch it, I'm able to watch it, I do get emotional, because it's, again, not only this gorgeous rendition of the song, but it reminds me of my grandma. So yeah, it's really special. And that's why I was really, really mad when that was the only thing I wanted from the holidays, and they kept around World of Color Happiness. So anyway, strongly worded emails have been sent, and I'm hoping they learn from their mistakes this year, I guess.
They were signed by
I wish we could have connected
Megan.
on that at that moment, because it was devastating. Like, honestly, I'm of the camp of like, listen, give us World of Color, take the parade. I don't care. Give us World of Color. Hot take. I know.
I will give up Believe in Holiday Magic for sure. I would rather take Wondrous over Believe in Holiday Magic, but I mean, keep the snow. I want the Snope around. Don't get rid of that. But Believe in Holiday Magic has been around since 1999. It's been around for 27 years.
Wow.
Like, oh yeah, no, our fireworks show has not changed for the holidays in decades. So I'm like, you can get rid of that anytime. It's fine. I love my snow. Keep my snow. But yeah, unfortunately, they wanted to keep around something 70th. That was their choice, and it just made me really, really sad that my holiday season at the parks was not complete. So
yeah,
there's always 2026.
I just am imagining those emails that you wrote, and the letters were signed Megan the Magical.
Hyphenated the Magical.
Yes.
Fired.
Yeah, how's that for Demi wanting to put me in a grave?
Joey. You better snap.
Opportunity. Dang, that was good.
Yeah. Ka-chow, ka-chow, ka-chow.
Ciao.
Yes. Well, Megan, what a beautiful memory. And that's one of the things that I love about your page too, is that you like are always like, I think that a lot of people think that people in this space are just like very robotic, but I like that you're always very open when you're like having a bad day, or like when you're going through something. You put it up on that story and you tell everybody, and you're like, hey guys, like, listen, I'm going through it today. Like, I had trouble getting out of bed today. I think you said, like, it was in a recent video that I just saw from you too, and you're like, hey, sometimes it's a struggle to get out of bed, but you know what? I got out of bed, put my makeup on, I'm in the parks, and it's like, that can help so many people. That, like I said with that cast member, it flips a switch sometimes, and a lot of people forget humanity in this space, I think, sometimes, because they get so caught up in the promotional stuff of it, and I always love when I see stuff like that. That's why I love Jeremy too, because Jeremy's just always so like, I mean, you have it's like such a raw, real, like, just energy, and I just gravitate toward people like that, and I love how you both can just tap into that so quickly and make it so appealing. So these choices are really speaking to that.
Thank you.
I'll just sit here.
And then Demi wants me dead, so
literally.
Fair.
I mean,
fair.
And we have it live in 420p quality. Oh wait, I'm 720. Just kidding. 720. Just kidding.
720.
420p. You know what? Riverside records to your device locally, Jeremy. So you are exposing your own bad connection right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me that's my 12 megabyte
Jeremy, at
one flip.
The Motel 6 in Anaheim.
Look, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for.
Yep.
Let me tell you.
Yep. That heated rivalry on the TV.
Oh my God.
Well, Jeremy, this is like the episode of extreme laughter and not tears. I wasn't crying, y'all.
Well, because with tears, there's laughter.
There's laughter.
As
There's light in
Inside
the
Out taught
darkness.
us. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yes.
Have to feel sadness in order to feel the most amount of joy. So
yeah.
Clock it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Jeremy, are you ready to either bring us up or down?
Yeah. You know what? This one's actually I had to think about the time that I most recently cried on a ride experience, and that was about a month ago at none other than Universal Studios Epic Universe. And I finally got to ride Hiccup's Wing Glider at night. And Hiccup's is one of the most, oh my gosh, it is just unbelievable. It's beautiful. It's incredible. And I, like a lot of people I'm so drawn to music, and music evokes emotion in all of us, and especially me. And when you are riding Hiccup's at night, with everything that's happening around you in the Isle of Burke, that is one of the most beautiful lands that's ever come to any amusement park ever. You know, you're seeing Hiccup, you're listening to the unbelievable soundtrack, the animatronics, the dragons. It was just like, I don't even really know I just started weeping from the very beginning of the ride to the end of the ride, was just weeping. It's one of the most beautiful ride experiences I have had in my life. It's crazy. Yeah. That was the most recent time I went on a ride.
Yeah, the moment when I think it's a test flight or something, test run. Whatever the song is called.
Yeah.
That starts playing towards the end of the ride. Like, oh man, that instant
Test drive.
Test drive.
Ugly
Thank you. Ugly tears. Yeah.
I know when when that starts to swell, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm really flying on the back of the ride.
Really?
I'm in Burke. You guys have been
No, but that's similar to I was just talking with Megan with this on her and Danielle's show, the Disney Countdown. Like, that's one of the reasons why Tron is one of my favorite roller coasters, because you feel like you are literally flying through the air on the back of this motorcycle. And, Hiccups is the exact same thing. You literally feel like you are defying gravity on the back of Hiccup, on the back of a dragon. It evokes that. You feel that. And it's just so brilliantly done. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is. I thought you were going to talk about how you might be crying in pain from the lap bar, but
I was just going to say that.
Wait. Do you know about this too?
Yeah. Wait,
Did it happen to you, Megan?
Megan, have you experienced this?
I have. I asked a team member, I'm like, how do you not make that hurt? It hurts my legs so bad. And she's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's just how they're built. I'm like, someone needs to do something. It's really bad.
I can't believe how much lore we have talked about this lap bar on this podcast. Because when Joey and I did it, we didn't feel it, and then eventually you felt it, right, Joey?
Jeremy, because it keeps going down.
Yes, it doesn't lock. It should lock, and I don't understand why it didn't. Like, you're not going to tell me that nobody rode this at all during testing and was like, that's a good, we got a good system in place.
But I think it's the same thing with when Quincy said it, and because Megan's relatively tall for a woman, so I think it's because you're tall.
It might be the part is digging into my legs, but I swear that lap bar is shaped like a triangle, and it's just going directly into my quads. And I'm like, get me out of this thing. It is the one major downfall to that ride, because everything else is perfect. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I swear I haven't heard this from any short people.
I haven't either, and I think it is a taller individual issue.
Yeah,
but
It sits in a
I'm just hoping that
horrific
someone
spot.
does something.
Yeah, it really does. Not a problem for Little Biscuits, only a problem for Tall
No,
Biscuits.
Little Biscuit approved. Definitely not Tall Biscuit approved. No.
Baguettes. Well, love this. Love that.
But that's
I said
a good one,
baguette.
Yeah.
A baguette's a tall.
Yes.
Jeremy's looking at me like I'm crazy. A baguette is a tall piece of bread.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I get it.
We got
Megan
it.
got it.
Mhm.
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
It was hilarious.
Oh my god! You know what? I can't win them all. You know what? I've had.
I fully didn't even hear you say that because I probably just tuned you
Wow.
We're starting really hot this season.
Wow.
It's going well.
We've gone from mouth completely agape
No, I'm
to
just-
the most purse-full lips you've ever seen.
To the Miranda
Wow.
Priestley special.
Yes.
I know, seriously. I love you, Joey. I'm sorry. I'm just
Sure you do. You want me
I'm
dead. You just want to exploit
No,
my
I
gravestone.
just said when you eventually die. We all
Excuse me.
do.
I'm 17 years old, so I'm gonna outlive everyone.
Okay.
Mhm.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
You got this.
Yeah.
I've got this. All right, Demi, I guess you can go next.
I guess I can go next. Well, it's so funny that you're talking about the music, Jeremy, because like I was gonna bring up my next one is I also feel the feels with music, and I also when you mix music with like the rush of something or like a physical aspect, like it really can hit hard because it's really immersing you into the experience, right? Like we just described with hiccups. So recently when I was at Tokyo Disney, I did the Peter Pan attraction, which is a 4D attraction. You're in like a pirate ship and it's like 5 minutes long. And I'm not normally like a 3D, 4D attraction fan. Like that's not normally my thing. But what I do love is like flying on the back of a Banshee very much. I want to feel like I'm flying. And the way that this ride, even though you're sitting in a pirate ship, makes you feel like you're flying, it really just, it simulates that so well. You know, it's not like, it is a big screen, so it's more like that, but it's not exactly like, it's not exactly like doing Flight of Passage, but the effect works. It works really well. But what I think makes it work even more, and why I started absolutely bawling, was when the second Star to the Right started playing. Now I love Peter Pan. Like I got my popcorn, of course.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
So
Love this thing. I brought like
pretty.
4 home and had to give them to people. But so, you know, I do have a love of Peter Pan, but I'm going to say this. I love Peter Pan and I don't love the Disney Peter Pan. I am like a huge Peter Pan musical fan. So for me to like get really emotional with that song didn't seem like the wires didn't like feel right, but it's so beautiful and you feel like you're floating. And I was just like, this is that magic. And I was just like crying through my 3D glasses sitting there, because when you mix the music, and you know what you're doing, because it actually, what's so cool is like the scene before it is Peter's flying with the kids back to the nursery, and then he flies back with Tinkerbell to Neverland on their own, and that's when that song plays. And you really just feel you just really basically see him, and there's so much like sky around you. It's really done so well, and it's so like moving. And the fact that you get to go back to Neverland, that's what makes me so excited about it, because like you get to not grow up, you know, like you don't have to go back to the real world. Like, yes, the lesson is like, you should grow up. I don't care. No, I want to go back to Neverland with Peter Pan. And I get to on that attraction, and it's beautiful, and it makes me feel like I'm flying.
Love it.
I love that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's beautiful,
Yeah.
Demi.
I
So,
can't wait to do it.
because I'll never grow up because I'm only 17.
Okay.
So I can very relatable.
Always forever 17. Yes.
Always
Mhm.
forever 17. Very relatable. I I know we're running short on time here, so I'm just going to get through my second one very quickly. I famously hate old people and children, but those videos of any video that I see online of old people in costumes going around the parks, I lose my mind. Like on TikTok, I stop immediately. The old people. Have you seen them walking around in the costumes?
Yeah.
Yes.
It breaks my heart because I'm just I know it, Megan.
No, I don't stand a chance against those videos. I cry every single time. This was going to be my third one, Joey. I swear this was it. We're on the same wavelength. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the seniors who, don't really, never really experienced it maybe in their life, or they do, they love it. This is something they enjoy. Anyone who's been there on opening day and retells the story and goes back and is at Disneyland enjoying it, I lose it. I'm like, that's so beautiful. Ugh.
The up old couple is just they get me, the up old couple. But have you seen the Snow White old people? Where he's just he's the prince and he's taking his wife by the hand and they're just going through the park. There's another video of two old people they're dressed as a prince and a princess. I think it's Cinderella. And they're on their scooters, their ECVs, just going through the park and they're holding hands and I'm just like, oh my God. But there's another one. Oh God, there's one. This one, I really have to hold it together. But there's one and there is a guy eating dinner. I believe he's at Tiana's, and he is eating dinner, and his wife's picture. He has a picture of her.
Yeah. I know exactly which one you're talking about. That got me. Oh.
I watched it 900 times and I was bawling. I just he's like, oh my wife, and it's always playing the rays. Yeah. And I just, his wife passed away, and he brings a photo of her to the restaurants. And she eats with him with the picture.
End of the 11th hour, Joey. You got it. You got us. Oh my God.
Right now. We're literally all crying right now.
Well,
Jeremy, are you okay?
So sweet.
Yeah.
The woman is too stunned to speak.
Jeremy's trying to hold it in.
Jeremy's not okay.
Oh, we love this. Great audio for a pod. All of us just crying silently and sniffling over this poor man.
Fantastic audio.
But just what a brilliant moment, and just it's so emotional, and it's just I love that man. It's like, you don't know in those moments. It's like you just feel for people, and with all this everything that is going on in the world right now, and it's just these little moments where you can just feel this empathy, and you're with that guy in that moment, and you know what it means to him and how just moving it is to see, and yeah.
The old people get me the most. I mean, that was going to kind of be my third as well.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm
really glad you said it, Joey.
I have plenty of other things. I'm always crying. Famously, I'm like always crying. But the old people stuff, like, oh my God, because like, it's like sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, because you see it and it's just like, like if you're like with like if you have like a partner, like one day like one of yous is probably gonna be on your own, whoever that is, and that's also like why it's
Figment's gonna
so
die
hard.
first.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! You psycho!
Figment, you're gonna die first, baby. I know.
It's okay.
Not Figment.
A little Figment head.
I quit this podcast. Oh my God! You just killed Figment.
We just snorted.
I don't want to talk about it.
It wasn't me.
I don't want to talk about it.
Jeremy.
No one heard that.
God, I hate this.
Demi, I understand what you're saying. And it just is.
Like one day, me and Joey were a duo, and one day Joey's gonna die, and I'm gonna write on his grave, "You do you, boo."
I hate you so much. Well, listen, we brought it back. We're back, y'all. Thank you, Demi. We're back.
You're welcome, everyone.
Whew. So Megan, that was going to be her third as well, was seeing old people in the parks.
Yep, that was it. I was like, I gotta mention the elderly in any park, doing literally anything. It gets me every time. Yeah,
literally anything.
Yeah,
literally anything.
Well, okay. Well, look at this. I don't want to say killing two birds with one stone, given the topic at hand, but so.
Oh God,
Jeremy, you ready to bring in your final one?
No, no, yes. I don't. There's nothing to follow that up because it's truly just. It's where I wish. Oh, it's even hard. It's just hard to. It's not hard to communicate this. It's just I wish. With everything that is happening around us and just how much discourse there is, I wish somehow Disney adults and people that love Disney become this topic of conversation always, and they become like this other, and they're weird and they're out there, and it's just like. First of all, you're not there, so you don't know. You're speaking on something and into a space that you quite literally know nothing about and are projecting all sorts of things that clearly you need to work on. Don't worry, we all have things to work on, but hello. And then, you're actively not, you're not, whether that's on TikTok or in the parks, you are not seeing these things happen in real time. You're not seeing these couples that are quite literally living, what could be in the context of what this is, the last moments that they're going to have to get to experience this, whether that's alone, whether that's together. You don't get to witness, kids getting to meet their heroes for the very first time and people healing in real time. And it's just the thing that makes being at the park so beautiful and so incredible. And I just wish that, that could, be more so just I hope that is what people get to see and they get to know and they get to hear is what that brings rather than, oh, Disney adults. Like, my God, Disney adults. It's so tiresome. It's so uninspired and it is so boring. And I really wish that people can find and get to see that joy that we get to see so often because it's really special.
And just yesterday, Demi got this nasty DM. Yeah. And it's just like
unprompted
just totally
DM.
Unprompted. And then he blocked her before she could respond, like the wimp that he is. And it's just like, I don't get the animosity and the hatred and but Jeremy, to your point, it's just like these parks they're such they're so they evolve with us. And I think that's another one of the things that is why we get so emotional about these things is you can go from, if you're like me, and I know not everybody has the same experience. I know Demi eventually went to the parks when she was older. Like, some people don't have the, the means to go to parks as often as I did. I was very blessed. But like, if you are lucky enough to go from a child to an adult, like you literally shift and you go from becoming the kid who was that sense of wonder and amazement and feeling it on that end to growing up and graduating to different rides and your parents like holding you by the hand and taking you on a ride. But then like I'm getting to see the other side of it now is like I'm getting excited to take my little 4-year-old niece for the first time. And then I get to see her doing that. And it's like these experiences are just so meticulously designed to carry you every step of the way until you're the old guy sitting with the picture at Tiana's Palace. Like, it's the circle of life at Disney
until you're
parks.
The 1000th happy haunt.
Bye.
Yeah. Very that.
You do you, boo.
So beautiful,
literally.
No, Jeremy, that was very beautifully said. I really like that you
Yes.
that you said that.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks,
Thank
Jeremy.
you. Thank you.
Demi, you want to give us your last one, and then I'll just very quickly say my last one.
I mean, there's really, I don't want to, fine. I mean, there's nothing really more that, like, besides, like, the hystericals of the old people, of, like, that just heart, squeezing moment of seeing that. But there is something that does make me cry so much. And that's when I see someone trip on the tracks on Main Street, USA.
All the ankles. My goodness.
Listen,
all the broken
All the
ankles.
ankles.
I stand there and I just stand there and I eat my popcorn and I watch people fall and I go and I'm hysterical laughing.
Can
crying.
we raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by the tracks?
Yeah. I mean we all have.
I haven't.
I have rolled it so hard that I didn't sprain, but the next day, my entire foot like bruised. Could barely walk. Those things are ruthless.
Diva. Oh my gosh.
Well, also like the parade performers that have to roller skate over them and roller blade over them.
Oh my god, yeah.
Couldn't be me.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Kudos.
Well,
Could not be me. No,
I've seen you roller skate, Jeremy.
No, you
I've seen
haven't.
you roller skate. No, I
Listen.
actually haven't. Only in my dreams.
I am at one with the skates. When I was a junior, I was working on my triple Lutz, if you must know.
Oh, you're triple. No, he had
Triple
no
axel?
idea. Yeah, isn't that ice skating?
That's
and not?
ice skating. Even if that's even the correct
Can you do that on
phrase.
rollerblades? I don't think so.
No, so now,
She can ice skate.
there's
She can ice skate, Miss Jenny from the block. I'm holding up Jenny from the block.
Listen, that's my childhood costume. There's competitive roller skating, figure skating. Yes, it's a whole new
We've all
world.
seen
It's
Whip It.
amazing. Yes, it's incredible.
Yeah,
All right.
love it.
That's-
Well,
On that note, my goodness.
on that note.
on that note, we have time for one more, and I'll just say it very quickly. Anytime I would hear part of your world in the now defunct Voyage of the Little Mermaid at Hollywood Studios, even as a kid, like there was all kind of reports that the late Howard Ashman wrote that song as a sort of outside looking in song about the queer community. Especially at the time, like, I mean, when the late 80s, early 90s, when The Little Mermaid came out, like, I mean, that was such, with the AIDS crisis, that was such must have been such a prominent thing on his mind at that time. So just ever since my dad gave me that context one time when we were sitting in the show watching it, and he told me that, I hadn't realized it at the time, and because I was a kid, but now ever since he told me that, like, I hear that song through that lens, and it just gets me every time, and especially it used to in the Voyage of the Little Mermaid, just because I think seeing it live is different than hearing it on a pre-recorded track. So
she sings it in the new version too.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I haven't been to that one
Because you famously hate going to
I
shows.
famously
at theme park.
hate theme park shows, but yeah, that song usually gets me. So
I know, Jeremy. I know.
So good.
I know.
Jeremy's-
Meanwhile, Jeremy sat through like every showing of the villain show with.
Oh, I know. I got the text. I got the text.
Literally did.
Can we also? I think we need to just Demi. Can we do a noble muttering or two?
Sure.
So just quick hits, my noble mutterings, because I'm not allowed to call them honorable mentions because Demi loses her mind. So they're now noble mutterings.
No, because I lose my mind because you do it before we start our list.
Well, first one would be the video of that boy freaking out over Dolly Parton at Dollywood. And then it's so good. Any video of a character doing the hug rule where they can't let go of a child. And the video of Figment outside, when Figment goes outside and he sees the sunshine and he sees, it just gets me. And then that video of that child hugging the Jasmine character actress, and she's also crying, and the comments are like, she needed that hug that day too, and it just gets me.
No, the Clarabelle
So
hug
good.
where the child was falling asleep on Clarabelle, and the parent was trying to take the kid, and Clarabelle was like, nope,
That was
I
me.
got this. I
was the one falling asleep on Clarabelle.
I knew it.
What a diva.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
I have a what do we call it now?
Noble muttering.
Noble muttering. You remember when they did for the 50th anniversary of Disney World, they changed the fireworks show to Disney Enchantment, and everyone hated it. I didn't hate it, and I actually, because I also love Angela Bassett, and every time I heard that beautiful voice talking to me, and then at the end when the music would swell and it says, "You are the magic," I'm like bawling my eyes out, because you know what? I am the magic.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I hate that show got so much hate. I think it's.
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I saw Enchantment before I saw Happily Ever After, because that was just the way the timing worked out, and I loved it. And but I also have hot takes because I also like Luminous more than Harmonious. So maybe take my picks with a grain of salt. But that is me. Jeremy,
You like Luminous more than Harmonious?
correct?
Yes.
The current show? Oh, I'm
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
See, there's a part in Luminous that just it's sad. Gets like really
Yes.
And
dark.
that is my noble muttering. It is that part of Luminous. Yeah.
I got someone else saying noble muttering now. Yes. Yes, a noble muttering.
I don't know what the actual thing she says is, but it's basically like, you're gonna die.
Just so you know, that's a part of life. You also die, and people you love die. And remember me when somebody loved me. At the same time.
Yeah,
At the same time.
Megan.
The two saddest Disney songs in the world.
Yeah, both of them at the same time.
I mean, listen, we've gone through a range on this episode. We've gone through Megan the Magical Millennial, a side that no one has ever seen. We've gone through sadness, happiness, death has been the lingering through line of this episode. But, I mean, what better people to go through it with? Like, I mean, y'all are just so lovely, and it's so easy to, I love... On a closing note, the thing that makes me emotional is like finding this community, and just people like you, Megan, and you, Jeremy, and sometimes Demi. Just these people that I know, Demi, you are obviously, I've told you many times, you're part of like my core foundation of finding this part of my life. And it's just so nice to come across, people like you and to find this community where we have these rich shared experiences. So thank you both so much for being here. And Megan and Jeremy, what is coming up for what on your pages, on your channels? What should people be on the lookout for? What's coming up?
Jeremy, you want to go first?
I don't know. Honestly, we're just hoping for the best. We're just hoping for the best. I'm going to keep avoiding the cold and not going back to horrific, snowy, freezing cold weather. And we're going to keep showing up at the parks, and we're going to keep filming and eating far too much food. Maybe we'll find a gym. Maybe not. Probably not. Kind of not motivated. And we'll see you at the parks. Bye.
I love breaking Jeremy's brain. I love it.
That's about it.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Just taking it day by day, heading to the parks, as my usual couple times a week. I'm actually trying, and I'm looking at dates for my first ever Disney cruise from Florida, because I've never done that. I did Alaska last year, which I was so grateful to do, but coming up, there might be a cruise happening on the Disney Wish from Florida. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Hello. Park Peeps
I love
exclusive.
that ship.
Love that.
I'm so excited.
Well, thank you both. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for
this.
being here. We love you guys so much.
Thank you for having us. This was amazing. Such a good time. Crying and laughing.
Really crying and laughing. A wonderful way to kick off season 2 of Park Peeps. Megan, Jeremy, this has been such a wonderful way to return. Thank you for being here. Everyone, please make sure you're following them at the Magical Millennial _. Is that for all socials, Megan?
All socials, yeah.
All socials. So make sure you hit that _ at the end. And of course, Jerendelle _official. And then is that all for you, Jeremy? All the socials the same for you too?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, because we got those underscores in there, everybody. So the Magical Millennial _ and Jerendelle _official. Hit subscribe to us here at Park Peeps. Wherever you get your podcast, rate us, comment, tell us what you'd like to see for future Park Peeps episodes and more.
And make sure you are signed up for our free Substack for bonus tea at parkpeepspodcast.substack.com. I will be putting Jeremy's drag picture on there, and a picture of my pin, my You Do You Boo pin. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned next week for another all-new episode as season 2 chugs along. We have some really great guests coming up and some really great topics, so stay with us. Until next time, or I might not make it until the next episode. I might be broadcasting from the grave next time.
Hey, you do you, boo.
Yeah,
you do
me
you.
Do me. Me do me, boo. All right, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.